Welcome on board once again. Program ekimeza kilo cha kabiri na kilo cha mukaga ziba saha ibiri zo mukidrizi mpaka musaha ezo ina. Abagambi abataliba munabamu abatarukwisani sana muntekereza mu mikore no mbwebembezi tubantu incha munabo muntekaniza nkeno kwantu ingisanize bitekerezo kuongera itafari hankorakorana yensi yetu munuka enu ya toro na munomuno mukibuga kine kibarambuzi echa Fort Potro Tourism City. Omutekaniza nkabtosa Daktari Gose muni akiki mbandoho okuba ni nyanjore ntekaniza enu nokuba nindabanga mukura ni impingisanize bitekerezo ne bukaguze bitale binabemu abagenyi bange abamba ndamunabo omurwe bajo nkarunu omukiro kya kabiri hamana kiro ekya mukaga na kiro mugisa muzale tucyalo mukasumi ako kwiga karuru na munomuno hali abantu abanyakwesimbire abanyakuligire entebe ezembaganiza eziyubembezi baliyo no bahega karuru hana hali kandi mbanihiza abantu okubekerereza no kubesigisa akaruru kubasore kubakora ezimahansonga zabo eziri kubaromba mbikaro byabo nebikale bindi ebinya kwehingulirize habo isonga yakaire kutwirukaho leka akaire kanuke nyine ndange abagenyi banga banda nabo berange tsoro kwa tubamanya no kutsoro kugenda maiso nentekaniza yetu ya kiro o cha hati hamna nyowe leka mbaze ntangire Daktari Rijumba abaramchieho nuko tugende mumaiso yetu harali kutangirire. Welcome on board.
Wala munakiki.
Yes.
Nambara abarukutorora ni Nyorujumba arali nde musaija masuwensi yenu kandi arukwatwaho asongeza rugenda maiso muhanga muno ndo mugisa muno kuba hano nayo.
Thank you so very much. Hamna nyo mundi ugundi and hamna wakitinisa honorable aspiring member of parliament for Potro Tourism City Central Division ogunu mnyora Ajuna Daka lekana wasuluka na atora mchaho nuko tugende mu maiso.
Webale mnakiki mtakaza program for TV wekeo tugisima habaka yake tuha
ega moto
kandi ngena bakutorora hero woko hano for Potro hero ya for Potro na hero ya Siona ntubagoleza ko kurungi.
Thank you for coming through. Okay, right about now ntwenda kuhigisanze bitekerezo tutera mutoshi mubike bigenda maiso muihanga okwetorora ihanga liona and basically hano mukibuga cyetu cya Toro echebyo barambuzi enyuma haho wiki nkemu ibiri I think it's 1 week ago tubereho naba presidential candidates abakwingana babiri abandi bakaje baraba mu ego beitu batatunga attention ya amani like for example Nandala Mafabia kabalimu beitu tutamu feeling beitu we want to talk about the two candidates abanyakwesimbire hantebe yoko bemberi hanga ndi Uganda abanyakubere mu kibuga kino cya Fort Potro wiki emwe nyumaho kandi nubumazire kuruga msonto etaka kubazaho okitinisa Yoweri Kaguta Museveni oguno the incumbent head of state a fountain of honor owekitebe cha NRM no wachikwatire bendera okuba na sere ntebe wembezo bwihanga lino eri Uganda hamunondi niwe Robert Chagulanyi Sentamu owabengi walikumanya nka Bob Wine ogunuwe walikwebembere kitebe echebyendema echa National Unity Platform kyabengi bakumanya kecha nupu na wabere hanu mukibuga cha Fort Potro sondwe Dr. Tochi katwe konyeza sigambo okubunga kwabo omukwiga karuru ako mwaka 2026 hantebe kwebemberi hanga ntwenda tusige kisane bantu bengi babalizeho platforms zingi zabalizeho ama radio ma TV betunanye program yange kikimeza na gamba I will not allow it kundabaho nta kibalizeho na bagenyi bange omukiro cha hati thereafter tujya konga tutera mutochi nkoko abantu balimba sera obembezi hantebe zone handengo zone zikwakana ensinganto nyingi ezinyakwetanire abantu banu kubaserura karuru hano na hali abandi basiba nabo mamotoka abandi balabirore abandi babaru bataraho ba foot soldiers babo different camps ezikwakana ekikaguzo kiri abandi abantu barubata because they have nothing to do. They are showing their support because they love these particular people rundiki habibura levyo kora unemployment ni reteriza abana banu nibagufora mulimo ngo kusiba nibarubata na abantu banu kwiga karuru hanju region to region district by district nebintu ebindi nke. So today our discussion eja kwetorora hangiga ezo ibiri katutera mtocha kubunga kwa babembezi babiri abanyakwesimbira hantebe y'omukuru wihanga. Then our next segment tuja kwantu bazaho ibra lye mirimo hagati ensinganto nebindi nke. With me I welcome all of you on the board honambe mkutorora tuli ha free to air decoders at start times tuli hazuku ha azam tuli YouTube to Afro Mobile, tula TVE Uganda, tula Airtel TV Uganda, tula Facebook, tula ezija ku video saa zinu yo TikTok na utoro saa zinu, then information ira be shared hanu mja kwa msanga ha TikTok ha Twitter handle yetu mja kwa msanga yebindi turaba twingsanize omurwebajo rwa hati. I think that's enough of the introduction. A clear one. Thank you so very much. So, first and foremost, kama ntangire ara moti Ajuna Daka because he's the man in the race.
3 times.
3 times. 3 times, eh?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
This is
Ningira
the
aje
third
wana tugambira amoti. Welcome on the board once again.
Thank you.
Bando tugambire clear the air first and foremost. Ajuna Daka race ya member of parliament aspirant Central Division agirugirem.
Nangwa.
True or false?
False.
Clarify that more in 2 minutes.
How do you want me to clarify? We don't have any plan of exiting the race. Kandi thinking haro spokesperson wa campaign yetu zile ya kibaza on air. Kandi ntekereza maybe unfortunately for TV mbe mtakufollowing my campaign trail. Timukasindikira reporter ku monitoring.
Sharing songe kezi.
So ntekereza ngo it is usual propaganda ya NRM kandi nebarwana muno korango opposition does not thrive here in Football.
So Ajuna Daka achal embrace.
Very well.
So
very well prepared to win on 15th January.
Thank you so much. Okay, back to the point now of discussion today tunakuwa zaho touching to the presidential candidates visiting Toro twino babiri Omariabo akabanza kuija kaba the incumbent, the head of state ajnya kwasile ebendera kitebe cha NRM as the presidential flag bearer wakitinisa wele Kaguta Museveni akabala hano enyuma wiki emwe enyuma aho twetaga otere mu kisaniche habairo impact yona mundora yawe yebintu ko mwebembezi owanya kuligire ntebegi nko mwana nzaro ya Toro mwana Ajuna Daka orubungo rwa president mundora yawe yebintu. You are giving your opinion. Habairo impact yona yasako bakozire
tere impact yone yakozere hakusanga ngo ibintu bigenzere nkabulikiro huwe osagiki wabona bagokupangisa undi procured support taine sagiki mu bantu abagamba ngo tebene ke bakumunihiramu obarabe ke bakumunihiramu nintekeza ante nibo bana abatayita abakera kwikara nabo ha dining table kura bagabani hanga gitu beitu hamuntu wabulikiro owakukoma undi obone ubunanzi bwa amani kura yatekaho obwebembezi okukora mwaka gukwije bekwezi 15 naba tinkine hatene ekya korora kukiona ekyo kubanza candidate Museveni obyezira hano tene kintu kyone kiyaraganiza ekikumayisa mu kisanda ky'emyaka 5 ekikongeraho inyo abantu ba football from mutagire kimwamu banza kanti akakoraganizake nyo naraga abatwaraga mbabaza ha radio mbabaza nanka asabere kinu nguto tuine kitusabere binakati mubwire bwa campaign owayesimbire aina kuija akaraganiza akabagambera omurambo bwese gwo bwanyu mundi omurambo mulimo gunu
ninja 40
habe kwatagana ebyomezi bwanyu ningenda 40 habe kwatagana ebyentasha ya mumaka ningenda 40 habe kwatagana infrastructure development hati ngatu Fort Portal tunekizu kya the poorest road network almost muihanga liona Fort Portal yakuberizira atugambera na turaganizaki abantu batoro barayonga kumukoma
ansonge zkwatageneye
ngo he was very silent in his usual way mukatebeke bali meja mesobora bakora meaning that there is no contract between him and the people of Fort Portal now eki nkimanyisa ngo mukarura akakwija mutanira ekintu kiona habuko batene cyabaraganizi watene cyakoraganiza n'ecyo kumbanza no batene cyo sobora kumbanza so nabweki huwe nka candidate Museveni ta tinkitekeza anti ne impact yone yakoze bakusanga amana no it is in black and white ngo the guy thrives on procured support
na okuija kwa Toro because munkambi yeye in his camp abembeza myakura ha ground haseke yorubuga na kinaki hapo abikemba tekanizo kubunga koko kabike bakitekere mu amani mengi muno. So do you want kumanyisa ngo mukwija ko kuona nabantu bona bekene batekaniza akateba ka NRM akora kwebembera hano mfukaburole na Fort Portal na site yona kutekaniza kwabo kuona bogeze bayeneka muitaka
actually tubogeze no kuwije It is the usual data cloth ibamba kwa lakini batrading kakuba bogeze twakwenda gamba ko hatu bogeze bitu bayaneka tebene kibakozere kiona habo kusanga everything was Uganda ekpepa ebere kigamba Bank of Uganda everything was mundu kugamba baba pakire baba leta mukizanero bisa kurugamu nabe mukizanero bukandi ubizanero ekitaye toilet no itegereza ekizanero ekitaine ene facility yo gamba for basic the basic amenities esa kumwe mukikabe gathering bwa abantu abakiro wingi so tubene kyone kibakozera kuba in terms of preparation no sanga nguki tibaine message ebehire abantu kuja kuliza candidate so hubo gwabo kuroho kugenda to appear before the camera bakabaza tusaba kinu tukora a candidate is supposed to promise you no kanyuma omukaguze nebikaguzo o checking waka planiye obwerabe in sync with what he intends to do for you.
I hear.
But take kiro. So it was a mayor visiting Kabulikiro kugamba bwirabuli wabizire konka about 3 billion every day.
Was it a tour kind of?
I think nkisana nikokiri then no kuraba sabotaging opposition. Ngitegereza. Hakukuba mukinde cyaba kuri headline. Tikiri gamba Museveni ya promising kintu. Ekyaba kuri headline Museveni yaguze baki ba opposition candidates.
Obutwere ntulengera mu habe papura rikabe pande flyers kenzera bangana mu nyuma aho. Abam habe mbezi mu NRM hano the local team yekwebembera NRM pata hano. Bekeremba mbekonyeza presidential visit. Ekigamba kwekiri okubunga kwa mukuru w'ihanga. Not campaign. Not campaign trade for the head of state.
When are they coming to campaign?
Now that is the question. Hatubo ntwenda unkayowe anyakuri abantu abanyakurigire entebe ziri kwa ukani. What do we term that? Akaija campaigning akaija kubunga.
Nangwa huwe kyamanya nkiri mutakyasora campaigning. Hakuba huwe kufoka president. Kufoka president. Tikuli gamba ngu promisie yakubahira abantu. Uno kusobora campaign manifesto ye yakuninda kora abantu. Tukimanyire everywhere. Candidate Museveni only goes through habwe bintu bibiri.
One.
Through kugulira abantu rundi voter prepare. Itegeeza. Hakuba when you fail people you have to give them money to influence their decision kukoma egiki corruption.
Bribery.
Ekintu ekindi. Ekintu ekyakabiri ekikumara byaho muno kufoka mwebembezi w'ihanga kiri use of force and use of a gun. Itegeeza. Nchonorora everywhere sazi mukarura akatulimu msalanka abanyakuri harutaho nyoti nkarura gakarura ko kugamba ngo candidate izire kurora abantu then everywhere gundi weapons of war msalanka abantu abanyakuri harutaho so sa ati tutandikie kuranke introducinga from akaruru hati tandikie kufoka military operation. So obukorora ngo bakandete bona abakuhakaniza Museveni buli muntu wena bageza kura bakora kibamusabotajinga obabaza ho candidate Nandala kuja hano Fort Portal Nandala actually akaba suppose kuja hano Fort Portal baitu obwa ebisimo byatungire kamwenge bikaba takunsobora kuja campaigning hano bakakoisa amahe ku blocking engudo bakoisa police even to scare away people. Witegereza. Na ngwate bakagera bega kakodyo kandi. Na mbere mugenda kora rale in opposition ne baleta hakwa bamanyira abantu betu babe bali vulnerable tebayine blanket yabandi abantu abandi tebine byo kuchumbesa mbeja nibakora campaign yendi across the road. Ngati minister gun neja kugabaki esafulia. Witegereza. Hati abantu betu ko kubatari kurungi mu byentashi na alama kuliza no haraba mwebembeziwe emyaka etane kuongeraho
naja kwambia
safuri habukuba
tagine
muka nokitegereza eki kintu bakachikora twatuli mu district ya Lera tuli mu campaign ya Honorable Gutumoi tuine candidate wetu mutabani wa Honorable Gutumoi the late akaba candidate wa FDC mu parliament tukakora rally hano bakora rally hali protected by RPCs all police police
forces
twarora basara amagezi gona kora omuntu atabranchinga genda harale ya FDC betwa genda hana bagabesa fuli eki nikyoleka ki balemeru after 40 years omuntu naija mu campaign kurora kuya kutunga hata esafuli koro omuntu yaija mu campaign kurora yatunga hata blanket okitegeeze nikibankibo nikyoleka ngo huwe wenka nka government ya NRM ekozere kyamana muno kuna kuhaza abantu kutagira okusobozi bwekororera kugamba ngo they can be desperate to that extent.
Okay, in conclusion to that submission of the first dose presidential visit or campaign za President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Mundoro yao even did he campaign in Fort Portal?
He said he didn't.
He did not?
How often
He
should
did
he
not
ask?
actually. He came in his usual way to meet the few people that he deploys all over the country. Hakuwa manyira na mbere akubali na leta muntu wo munaga muka Dr. Nkono na mhaya Land Cruiser na mhayo na basere bwa bana be obwakurwana bamutwara heru hati Dr. bwakwija mu society ni banaguma kulinga abantu abakugereye ku demanding abikiga mite biseme kubakora tumukubyama bojo notegeza omuntu wakugaya school fees mulemyekemu na mhayi 10 okitegeze
nasima
hata abantu abo that small click nibo actually bali muno nibetara kinu na kinu balhambisi ndaro baleki kurora ngo bayoleke kisani mu Fort Portal yetagaki netaga NRM government actually Fort Portal tekwetaga NRM government habukuba Fort Portal tine kyetungire mu NRM government nokitegeza so obokusanga abantu baitu aba Fort Portal hano obaraba bali ngo baine kibabaraganizi bakubaine bagamba now let us compare fixing the economy campaign ya Nandala tuji comparing na protecting the gains teneko bona
yeah better to make sense
you gende ko mkaguzo tati my brother John novuga pikipiki what gain are you protecting teneko obara kugambira yo emurundi ibiri ati yaho mugambe are ready to continue with the NRM
system.
But obara batali any gain to give you. Itegeze. Hakuba obwa kusasura umusoro niwe na isasura umwana niwe na yatwara umwana isomero niwe na yajanja bis niwe na janja wo mwana we niwe na janja abazirebe niwe na somesa abana be no butaho bwa gundi bwa homework na bugura obwakuba ahero loan na sasura pikipiki 3 muloni ya pikipiki yemu pikipiki yenyine harona bakwa bakaje mutwaraho atene protection yone ya government oyitegeze kugamba government protects the few tekora bana abantu itu abantu abingi so na bweki nyo intekereza abantu wa Fort Portal guno murundi mugeze seho so dendi mubene munywa fanta kumara akaire kayingi unganya ko se kigamba
this is okay
mbene munywa so dendi kumara akaire akayingi ekikakimu munywa ekikakindi muhure
nyaka peina pa kuhure kalikata
yes nuko ugambe ngoki akasoda kandi kakunura undikandi kanura kana abantu bagamba ngo entabunga niye gamba
mao achumbo
bunura so na weki abantu Fort Portal nenyu mwege kubungaho mulete mu opposition Ajuna Daka ngunaro vote for the key afoke member wanyu wa parliament neja kusonjona ensonga zino kurunga
sumura
ebintu byona kwa byasuruka mu Fort Portal
very good
so na weki ni sawa abantu wa Fort Portal mwetegereza muno presidential candidacy yababayizire mwetegereza omanye emyaka 5 ebintu nibigenda kusigara uko kubiri uno etaga ebintu bihindukeho obwana etaga ebintu bihindukeho ogwo muntu warakoma aina obusobozi rundi aina no kugonza oku kurona ngo ebintu ebyahindukaho obora barona ngo obusobozi awine kandi aina no kugonza kugera ebintu byahindukaho muhakaruru
ahia
njo kugambera sabera karuru tule twataburamu especially hano aba member parliament kurona kutugia debate ya said zone.
Thank you so very much aspirant candidate Ajuna Daka for Portal Central member of parliament 2026 ebirokwezi 15 akusabira karuru gena nyaburewe omutikinge eksumuruzo nokubundi asobole genda mu parliament hagati y'abandi abengi choices nyingi zinyakoroho batakusabira gamba make him your choice and maybe see through obundi ebintu ya toro bera hinduka. Thank you so very much Amot for your submission kandi achugumizya gamba mresha cyarimu abandi mukene muhura propaganda y'abantu abandi abanyakwesimbira mnawo obundi kwenda kumsisara obururu na trust mu maiso gaba
kobe kali aki doctor haro twikalire mu bantu abamu twasanga ogo bakugamba ngo asoko baguzire daka osokoze asoko batabwine nyonyeka muhire na mugamba nti
bagenda mo
no muhire na mugamba nti I just atu account number emu yonka number al signatory huwe number al signatory obwara tuole kangu hakarabaho ga just million 10 just million 10
but I have
no kurora kugamba ngo just exaltation.
I have a feeling nyonko omuntu omu, you know, I reach out all of you abakanditsi abanya kwesimbire okimengo omuntu nasaba kuruga mu kampu ya Daka neja na ha kampu yange gonze ekigambo kakunewe nga mukama wa kampu egutene otakimanya. I have that feeling ngo basing on ogwo omuntu omukugati ngona kumwatulibara nakwa abantu bengi bamanya hako is not a topic of discussion, but ni minteka have a feeling ngo obundi bigambo kuruga mu kampu ya abamhabana bitutakina obusobozi. I just have a feeling hantu mentaga nti otachigenda muno mudipa kwihayo nebyotandihire maybe obundi for the sake of propaganda, so ne etakutwaranizama.
It's we have a lot to
very good
in a campaign yange in a presidential campaign to handle in a very many candidates abenye torire mu ihanga lyo abali hasi yanga kuba national mobilizer wa kitebe cha FDC ekimanyisango ndi busy muno mukaburuka.
That's true.
Ndi busy muno nagweki ekyole kyakuja kugamba ngo Daka kila mtu arakiti, no, it can't move. Actually neja kufera mu movie kandi ebintu bikiro bwingi birugayo kuoleka the kind of people abakozereki abusabo bwembezi.
But last time I was with you here twagamba ngo inyo kwesimba hongana tibulibule mukatirotaro, and I thought ngamantu abakuru maybe wali tungire nkakasimu on a private note kamtiro gambo brother ebindu kura abana bagamba iwo ekyobalize then akwa feedback yakoleke tabalizo bundi abana berukire kintu cyabo kwenda kudisorganizinga campus in zombi ibiri. But for that one I think we can leave it at that. No, for as long as all embrace.
I cannot call to follow unfounded propaganda. I cannot, unfortunately.
But of course, since it's unfounded, but taking it that kind of a sensitive direction. No, otherwise,
it's just because you wanted my opinion.
Okay, thank you, please.
You don't have time.
So now, Mr. Rjumba, Ajuna Daka mara kwa submission about the presidential visit. Tutanikire no members we hang the incumbent candidate flag bearer wa NRM. What is your take on his visit? We are calling it a visit because, like you've all said, that after campaigning, because we didn't hear him read us his manifesto to tell us the total issues.
You see, what exactly happened? Kingine Chaviro.
Kireki.
Not Kireki. Days even before. Now I have a picture on the photo of the Kiabambe girls' school bus on my village.
You have it? No fuck mlieki ukawa no gende rake.
Kandati nkwolekere ngo abantu bokwa no campaign abantu ne bije wow
nibereta.
By the way kankugambere 2016 if you follow international politics, Donald Trump bakamcharging omusango mukoti budget it was a hash money scandal. Akahereza omukazi sente. That woman was an adult actor. She was acting adult content. He paid her money towards election day. Omusango gwa charging Donald Trump, they were suspecting him to have bought a voter. Issuing out money from your pockets. Ezanko muntu, kire kakaruro kazo muntu. Ogu musango gwa mane muntu. That's why they are supposed to be accountable. Mbasemira kwa seru zao zinto spending no ziyanka.
Ka spending zaki.
Zao kandi zaki. Nikebula group it one time mukabani I was raising a concern ngamba. Ntira abantu bana bakugenda rallies za Mr. Museveni. Why don't they ask themselves? Bini bekule barukutoha. T-shirt eze barukutoha. Transport eze barukutoha. Sente zinu zoha. Nizirugankaha.
Embariro yazi jakubaneha.
Ati ngweza kukuletire byabiro. Abantu bakatabalirwa bakabatabara they were failed. Okay. Bakatabalirwa ku rugambere bali mbaruga miles and miles away kwijana kiyogore bajuweku bajueko no manyaho kono genda rugangoma utasupply rugurwa one of the camps in here kabiri au nyinchakari kanigenda mukawari ni procession bajueka t-shirt abaina kasintindi umuntu akangambire kabera Felix yao bamba kwa t-shirt bokwasa no mutwaro bya t-shirt no gijwara haba kuroriri no gijwara no gain so bajueka bamara kabajueka ni manya nakule bakatungiye cyamsana rubajo abandi nyunka birura abo abalwa staka VAT tumanyire ngo baragaruka muka anyuma yo kubayihayo turi mu campaign yo ubu ndi ninkwatike ungagwize bya kwato incumbent ebyabero so incumbent abantu be bakatabalirwa kurugahona mbere abantu baruga bahebwa ibyo kujwara wobu ningenda kuoleka ikintu kino last year Uganda National Bureau of Statistics yakoze the National Housing and Population Census ikagamba ngo abantu miliyoni 14 okwekuri kumunabona mu ihanga lya Uganda tebakusobora emigogege ebiri yengoye they cannot afford 2 pairs of clothes
a day,
not a day in all their lives takusobora pege ebiri zengoye ubwo umuntu agora t-shirt ya yellow gijwara tagijwara ngo na agenda na gijwara bokube mfuzi atakule yange bwagire mangano ngitegereza a beggar has no choice bantu bengi mana batakusobora kihuro abatuye nabo hano nijhal kura bamuhiki ukuri yakiriye
akisize urwanyenje
that would have been a treasure for him or her now campaign ko zabaire zite then to just retaliate akwati kirikirunje gorka moli akwabalize byenyine hatabeho semblance yo kugamba ngo umuntu izira kusaba akaruru abakuba umuntu wabanasaba akaruru ija kuhensonga habwakin wahiki orana
tweta campaign
orana candidates of our debating na NTV ka presidential debate na debate is in the zone always the first question here convince us that you are the best candidate, give us reasons to vote for you, not so so han akaba whole kuija like a king touring the territories, then subjects lining up, giving reports, waitu akiki
tusaba tukakusaba bule tutakusabire
cyo gonza nchigenda kuikaza tore no enyima. We are citizens, we are supposed to demand, we are not supposed to beg.
In fact, we are the bosses.
We are the bosses. Obu tukugamba tukurgudo tukugamba sento zimasogao tukurgudo nitugamba umusoro gutahali
gukora ikintu
nanga aki kintu saba waitu akiki waitu president
si makiri
waitu
amakondere
kintu anyuma kakoja kwetegereza ihanga la Uganda nurione ikintu ekirwasa ntoro no handi okutibiri nawe biri cyonka tibiri nkebya hano kuri abantu they know what it means to be a citizen. But hano I mean we're supposed to demand ntugamba buhinga natagahimbazi ubora botagitayiro don't come for our votes.
Who has said that? No ile kibazo but hatinya bari kibalize timugire yo nicyo muramugire yo tumuhayiwe opportunity
kugamba nkino nyamunote NRM abantu abali mu NRM ntubagambe ikintu kimwe mwamanyire ngo you are not beggars. Umuyembezi barabiziri mukaguze bikaguzo muragiri
not sweet talking.
I don't beg, not sweet talking. Sweet talking would be a better word. You are persuading somebody, but nobody are begging. Banumbaromba mangano nkenga now igni kwa ya vile campaign it ya M7 chonka nyongera ku Ingereza cha Mr. Daka cha gambeni mutanherangu hali ekimugenda kukolerwa abwensonga ibiri temwine ekimwara muizi
myaka tane
ekikimu ono muntu wari kugenda mukugenda kukoma urada akabasasura kumukoma
obumwari mwanya
akakoma sente ze takomwenywe campaigns in the developed world are sponsored by voters.
Exactly.
You have always had this convention, Democratic Convention, Republican Convention. Voters converge and look for money to sponsor their candidate because it is service. All your worries are come to gum akakwata ishati akakwata transport
akoisani ibyo
akaruru kawe akaguzire noba oli muntu mugobye noba oli muntu atakumanya ekyokwetaaga kumugamba ngo nikusaba orugundo noba otamanyire ekyokwenda. Now on the other side, away from that, kandi kino ekintu abantu batore kutuyeho kituchungule kituyekisoko hamaiso abantu bano bakayija bakora procession usano oma yagambire ze munkazerora baraba mutawuni yomo batere firimbe batere bihulere batere enduru busano oma kubagamba omwana uboja akayija ukamura video nabaza TikTok akasimbara Kampala saa mwenda gwekyo
na ogo tutakagire nyine
kandi onko guze campaign ibiri
no anti tobwene we are coming there tuanze waza Museveni uli Daka nagibaza eyo ugenda kubaza
Daka baliziyo nandala nyola kambazi
nayo zagari ya kitinga hasonga ni yemwe yo kali gibaze na wajigarukire
la kambe bwa muinganiza Mr. Ntubaza presidential campaign.
Yes.
No corona screen a touch into presidential candidates. They have not specified. So let us speak. Now, omwana akaruga Buganda ija kusira akarura. Nko kwa bande bakaserwire. Processions as envisaged by the Parliamentary and Presidential Elections Act of 2005 are not illegal. They are not illegal.
nakati
Umuntu nasobora gukora procession, especially abantu barababina basobora kumukorate. Umwana uboja bakamukwatira Butebe. Kuno mutwana batamukiriza kujjayo.
True.
Tear gas.
Ensongo buni anotekereza.
Ensongo buni ninja kujjaho. Tear gas za tero. Abantu abandi tear gas bazatiraga mu majugabo. Business is closed. Na masanyarazi bakabanza bagayihaita woni none banza yerugamba masanyarazi yona nkorugiro. Just because one man should be stopped, should not be allowed to speak to the people who believe in him. Ekintu ekyo kikoleka ensonga ibiri. Ngwakawura akatuliyo ntugenda mukano. Twanja tuyekereza kasoka tabako obwenganiza. Nikitwela kangu aloho omuntu anyakwete urutetekanize kufuerwa rundi kutasingwa akahura akatekanize kenyine. Kinte kicho busasi kororangu iyo no itago campaigning beto omuntu ntokwetaga campaigning. Eze nsonga ezokubura mu bwenganiza nizo nsonga zatwira Museveni besija na bagenzi be mukisaka ikintu cyo kugamba ngo umuntu na campaigninga mu kiragiro alo mukichweka mbere electoral commission ekwikiranganiza nangu nakusemera kubali dora cyagulanya akaruga atatekera urali
akomeza
akana semera kugenda mukabura atagiyeyo bamwetoroza akana rugabanyanga bakamukubutura mugusu bamukwasogwa kiguma akaba najya kwemera manya kwarale bakamugamba hano to kwemera amaho batabale bantu amahe ngo ngambinga ebintu byakasara bya mringongo. Now presidential campaigns, one man that came here to campaign, he did not campaign, instead he came to visit his subjects. Although people are taking it as a campaign, but it is not, like Mr. Daka has said. Indeed, it was not a campaign because citizens did not make any demands to him. Bono wakaija ba present abakozibe nkoko Daka besire, and that is quite unfortunate. Ngwatu ina abantu abatakegere what a citizen is. They are not behaving as citizens. These are behaving like slaves, real slaves, like how Dr. Beside calls us. We are captives. We are behaving like captives. Tuamanyira obugabe obubaine n'obusobozi obubaine.
Import.
Ngumuntu warukutwara nkokwarukutwara nasemera kwa naterezibwa amaju. Somebody sits as a king, then abantu batandika ku begging. Then the painful thing is one man came here, was not allowed to campaign, his rights were trampled on, obugabe warubatirwa na abantu abalimba mulinzire kubabaliza omugisa go kubaliza tiya gutunga tiya gasi yaterwa business za abantu za jorongwa. That evening it was a very nasty evening around here, kandi abantu batoro nimbasaba muno abantu fotopoto ikintu ekyo tukiyege isomo lya mani muno kandi iki kinugo butora abantu sobora tukitwala akaruru ebyo kwezi 15 January
hansanga utakilozingi notekereza kakuba omusaijo ono bamulekere kandidate Kyagulanyi Robert Entamu okusisikalirwa kwete byasisikaire mu Rwebajuru mukireki no bande bamulekera akaba mukurungi akagenda ha campaign rally yo mukabura notekereza ikyandebere fene kyamuriye
katika nkwechokorora no sana kunkaguza urwigi tolerwigi sangeriete sazino with experience we are now showing when police and the army do not cause violence there happens no violence pekanchigarukemu police na mai obatatekaho obutabanguko tebubaho hebo benyine batawutabanguko
kandi inisho magezi geta gatumayire umuntu muntandika y'ibintu kaba balinzi bobusinge
ndakanchigarukemu ati iyo cyo mukora ni kintu nasana abanyamakuru ba one of the stations around this country omuntu nabakora bakutire uli mukujomusai nanga nagamba allegedly beaten report something as you see it guns a kick you from your own look of things are these guys keeping peace? Nuko bakugamba yes, what do you see? Okwasire tia gas canister waginaga musaluni yori ale mukuru.
Yo muntu, yes.
Ole atekero mudara gwa chips har gudo gutia tia gas na masasa. No gano noldo singi.
Nangu.
Nimba nyine kinte kinyakunda hamutwe kugamba nguno bano lindo singi. Sasa ne kinte kuturukora ni kino. Mobweni ale mukora procession. Your duty as police is to guide the traffic. Is to make sure you're on the look. Who is looting whose shop and apprehend him there and then. Wamara apprehend within 48 hours msimbe mkoti unde muhebondi atari ikiragiwa nkonchigamba
bitewe ntibyahoro
kandi hatibira oburaba no gamba ngo Bob Wine ngoko NRM propaganda here but the propaganda say he's stupid, he has no points. Please, okay, let him go and appear before his voters. Ababalize byobusirubu ebyo babachwemba gamba omojo no musuru tukumukoma peti yo bwana gamba ngo mudoma kanto kwetaga aho yo doma bwe hati yo ntukwetegereza mulingo tukweteke hati yo vina cyo butini bwa mulingo oburabo tarukule ku muntu rukweta mudoma akabaza umuntu rugwa mudoma cannot convince people munyu wenjahi munyu wabiki tukumuleka akabaza akahutura abantu hati yo no nofuaki.
Okay, thank you so very much Dr. Jumba. That's a good submission. Ningera hamuntu warukwetegereza okeranukirwe bigambo ebyabasaija abantu babiri betule kampure ntakagenzire another section Ajuna Daka. What is your take on ebyabayiroho hal presidential candidate Robert Kyagulanyi? Hakuba why I'm saying so oliyoma abantu abayetabire mukumusagika mukumukwatara kurahikiriza campaign za kuno. In so doing, you gave in your sound system. Crown events ni kabanetera. Even in Gambi, Zindare Gome, via Crown events of which you are the CEO of that. Ekimwali mubara, ekigendwa cha mnywano wawo kurayihikiriza missioni ne bidonge bali umahire. Did it come through rundiki? What's your take of that?
Nora campaign ija ne bintu bingi. Campaign eva mu publicizing candidate warabaneza.
Yes.
Kumanyisa abantu ekikao nambere venue nambere
publicity in other words.
Meeting nambere raba kumanyisa abantu bwireki tenako.
Yes.
So nabweki ngatora sabrije actually aboja bakademe wa kutunga
sound ya kubamara.
No, not ekubamara. Abantu hano bona bakatiyenda.
They fear the risk.
Beja kubukora actually ego bintu bingi muri basisire nora ne bitu itsanze biculire because to
become affected
to the repair man ekyo kubanza kiringo ngamba nyenka huwa tayenda abantu bandi bagambe bitegerize
import
nicho nagweke norora kimu nasara amagezi gona yatekaho gap hagati ya abantu abakunihira kukoma nogo wakunihira kutungo bwembezi so hawe naitaga huwa gambe abandi batakora ki batagamba kandi eki niye songa bwaki tumuhakaniza muno kugamba iwe gambe bya magezi netuleka tugambe byo bya magezi tenoko abantu bo bachuwemu
hamudoma no mugezi tugendo
betiwe niwe mugezi wenka obwa batali niwe omuntu wa familia yawe wenka omuntu wa family yawe niwe mugezi wenka witegerize abantu abandi bo bina magezi gusa so nabweki egi enkoraye eri nkabangamba nyenka bona gamba huwe wenka niwe yaitireho niwe mugezi waki wihanga liona huwe inywe na bakimanyire ngo akabali mulisa tena
yes
Museveni akabali mulisa kusikira bakutugamba abanywande
mulisa webisoro
no mulisa webisoro kugamba bana abalisa 20
kandi winjirgambo
ubo zitalize
akaba ataine chaine
akamulisa
akaba ataine chaine
was a cowboy
akaba ataine chaine not a cowboy herdsman akaba ataine chaine atakafokere president witegerize ijwe tukakaguza abantu abamwe abakumuhana muno ngo wakisigayo burunge munsi yona batuganda atuweleke kibanja kibanja atakafokere president ekyakabayini
unikatageze musaka kabene
niko agamba ngo abandi baramwesimbireho they are parasites, they are enemies of development nibo bantu abakire ububenka mu ihanga leno obakugamba abantu abakorora ngo kakubora lifestyle yabo nekira hara muno lifestyle ye atakafokere president
by the way nyake get your point
ni ngabo mukomi atekeza gamba ngo ogu candidate Museveni wakuja kagamba ngo abandi batabahuliriza n'abashema tibina magezi n'abagwagwa nibo they are enemies of progress huwe akabali atakafokera president witegerize actually mubantu mukaruka bokenye n'abantu wabo yene batamukome
yarome yayisimbire samo yo kuyagwa
twazimbarara north
wabo henyini batamukome witegerize
bamutera gibchwanda
so nahagweki awe taine olulimi rwo convincing abantu nebigambe birungi kubasikiriza orutarwine nora nakoisaki olulimi olwemundu kancha olulimi olwemundu narukoisa kuragira mbantu bitu abamwe abatwikana nabo hano nangu haro nabo jwe mbatanga ntwara kim live batere hembera kuoleka ngo ero government yabo babwente ine kubaza witegerize betino wasanga street usiba hamu
at the end of the day
nabone beyamu
tibene nakukubali so nabweki abantu bakoresibwa nka vessels kandi nicyo tusabira mukaruru kanu abantu barugeyo they have to do more.
Now lastly, this is personal. I've heard it from the public outside there ngo akuba na harare yawe abantu bakaroraho abana bajure t-shirts za FDC harare ya Bobo ni sorno harare yawe kandi your sound system ni yakaba irma Bobo Wine. People are like asking Daka wa Bobo Wine mchakaba heri is it was a service provider harare ya Bobo Wine
Daka wa change ubire bono bwakandora hano nyo ndi I belong to the
opposition
actually ndiyo muhabantu abayikiranganiza nekyo kugamba we can help each other Bobi Wine baraba na rwana mu area mu sub-region yemu kugamba ngo ahandi dictator kumara mkimu
naino kwatara saidi
nondi amkwatira saidi za kuli nondi amkwatira saidi zo munorth nondi amkwatira hano kakuba habere consensus nkeke yo kwataniza Museveni udu yakubera history bitegerize it would be history now twakubenzurora nguki obwembezi ngokugenda so nyowe ndiyo muhabantu abakwikiriza ngo when general mugisha muntu comes to Footpoto obakuba haro kione kinsobora kukonyera
mukwikiriza
okwija in my private capacity bitegerize ninchikora
kubana baba kwikiriro no condition
no, it does not tikikwetagisa kubanza kumpikira no
kurabura nchitagisa
yes I act kusikira ichikwetagisa bitegerize
okay
no kwakubizire nandala hona lebo nandala I act when Dr. Besigye used to come I had to act witwakoraga bati mkione ekikusoboka bitegerize so nahabweki tosobora kugamba ngo iyo no gwanka manya nupu biki we are forces of change and we have to work together kurwa twayihaoki twayihampingo eza Museveni yapte
okay thank you so very much. It's been our first bunch of submission program ikimeza tulimdakika 18 msaito ya kabiri kani saito yokumalira ndahamu no mnyoro Ajuna Daka ogwanya kwesimbera hantebe ya member parliament haba kibuga kine cha Footpoto jete Central Division ndahamu na Rijumba Joseph ogunawe na hayo entekerezaye
Joseph kandi
nko muntu entekerezaye na hayo entekerezaye mudora yebintu so other than that one lakatugera mukamura kaki briefly tugaruke tuko twatenga end then tukume tumalire Thank you so much. Tawengiga endi then hampero tusobole kwantumba tawengiga endi then hampero tusobole kwantumba bumba ntumaliriza yamani muno nisima tutaine bugarukiro. So twatageze break tu abantu bazaho ensonga zo kubunga kwa bebe abantu abanyakwesimbire ha flag nukabendezo kwemberi hanga ya Uganda on the presidential ticket abantu bazaho nandala mafabi His Excellency Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, Robert Kyagulanyi Musenta Munupo na abandi but basically tubentorora Robert Kyagulanyi na Yoweri Kaguta Museveni habo kubunga kwabo nuko kwalesiraho buku ya amani mu kibuga kino ekiyobana. Now in our second hour of discussion ntwenda kutera mtochi twechumitirize ntwakaguza hansonga ezensinganto bano ntorora haralizi zona ha campaign trails zone za bembezi ba MP ba councillors ba president na abandi bona bajya kwesimbira handenge ziri kwahukana ensinganto bakozire cyamane muno omukuserura omukusendekereza omukusagika nomu cyonekere kusoboka kuri abatungira abanyakwesimbire bano akaruru betukirozire ngo at the end of the day obamara koraba mu abantu bano bakagenda ogwabo ntugarukira agwensinganto. So twenda kwekaguza iwe nsinganta nyakulibize oine chyorukora no sora kwetaba mukaire kakana ko kuhambia abenya kwesimbira no basendekereza cyaro district region rundiki mu bigufu ekitwekaguza is it because of unemployment? Now twenda kwekaguza isikaguzo ibura liyemeremo namuno kuno boitu munsi yetu ne yatoro Fort Portro chenje joka mwenge kitagwenda na hando na bunyoro boima na handi twenda kwekaguza the unemployment crisis among the youths in Toro. What is the way forward? Abali mukwijja kwesima maja kutukora bata abantu abalikiro mbabura bata nei wanyakuli na turora ensonge eno no gerota leka ntandike na Ajuna Daka once again hakuba no omali aba abantu abanyakwine ekitebe kyensinganta bakumwikerezamu kandi abarukumusagika nibo muserura karuru omukasema kano ensonga ibali emirimo mnyora Ajuna Daka no jigamba hoki rundi before that abanda bana barukusendekereza time barabo baine yoja kutugambera abojo na abisiki abakazi na abaseja the youth in particular abarukubatagana iwe bafutishojazi bawe baine meremo rundi kitibaine ako bande baine to expecting kusanga bali hamiremo yabo hamdara yabo amaduka gabo musaluni zabo na handi betu no tekereza kusendekereza kwao kuno bali mukizo bugabe bwabo rundi kawibura mirimo ni ensonga waki balamana iwe
ababule mu mutekanza program akaira okaraba kahikire ko kusera obulembeze obushaka nyombe ni saba buli muntu wena oba ino mulimo oba ataine mulimo ayinyigire mu campaign yeki arole ya contributing cyone kisoboka kura ya campaign yeki ya supporting
yaba yobusinguzi
to the hilt kugamba habukuba politics kurabira mu campaign yegi tukwantukora politics niyo netwamu buli kimwe cyone kikutwara ubumezi bwawe kanko cyo kurora politics ni determining abana bawo barasoma mu isomero rundi mu isomero ribi politics netwamu urugudo cyorora agenderaho bitagize hatito politics yetu ndugirora mu ngude twine mu Fort Portro politics ni determininga mu iwaro haraba yemibazi rundi tahabe yemibazi politics ni determininga misoroke yorasasura hakuba politicians niba hameza yo kuchwamwe ibintu ebyona bitagize ntabweki nikiba kirungi muno haburi muntu wena oba nakora obatakora kwenyegera mu political season yenu habukuba huwe nharabira kurabira mu season yenu kuhayo irakaje yo kugamba habwa kandi tanaka karaganiza kino nyina kubana kuraki kurana musagika yasinga nikweke kiyaraganize turole yakiteka mu nkwara bitegereze so nabweki ninterera abantu bona mwije mwenyegere bya politics kandi yo nabulikiro bagambera ndwetake rukwezi 15 Januari baisaha ina za nyensakara abantu abakirubingi mbamazire kukoma mube mumazire kukoma nuko mube deployed muki mu vote protection kurora ngo twaleta impingisaniza for the first time leka abanya Uganda batungo mwebembezi obekomire since independence Uganda tekatungaga mwebembezi obekomire omwebembezi owabaho aba either aletwe mundu kandi atwawe mundu uyitegereza. So now we want to use this opportunity muleteho mwebembezi omushaka mutestingeho feel end eyo webembezi obushaka obunyakukomerwa
directly
mugambe Mr. Muzeye miaka 80 we had issues with the security okaija nka security expert was
terekereza webali
now very good rest now enjoy economy nungi itu FDC
na yarolo economy nungi
yes nambero omuntu agenda haduka n'umwaro kumaka gura ibintu
I love the approach yes
hasa azuntu twineki insecurity
ngo busingo barababulesire well and good hatira kaba kumanye baro be economics nawe abiyoteho
yes
mbera aho mulire kono
yes
okay
then kurabira muliyeki no hakwiza kutunga emirimo eyo beno gamba ya
abasikazi unemployment yes orundiki kakema na moti nganyira kusara mu kirimi echo kumayinsa hari ko kumbenkeresire ngo abantu abarukubaro batere nyuma abatwandise ba foot soldiers abana abanyakuba backing rinyo ba leaders abanyakwesimberaho. It's not that they are unemployed
no
but they are bayine kugaitiramu amani na abakozi na abakwana batarukora kurabahikiriza
yes
okay
kandi nyowe nkanyowe daka abo tingamba ngo bantu hakwatwene cyo gukora no nibo bantu bakama babebembezi actually they are the bosses ukitegereza niyo cyo noro gwira ukiro gwinge ba ekyabakome bakugamba nico ningera nacho daka tukole tuti campaign tujikwata tuti ebintu kujja kugambira
yeah true
but kandi kurabira mu ku participatinga mu bwebembezi kioleka ngwensi yekora kureyine ekire harulengo rwo kwetwera mundu yokwesora bebembezi hati obukwije okara muzeyi wanyu muzeyi Museveni wakwije hano nabagamba mukomoli hakubani wakozereki niwe ne flaga yitu ukitegerize kandi kunu
na atamaya flag igikwe
koma mwana wa hanu ito ntumanya ntumwetegereze mikoreye ntumanya
amanige no chekebwe
amanige ito ntutwakuba tukoma mu muntu ogu nukuhabukuba government yeba actually kunyigiriza abantu ukitegerize government enkora yona everywhere enyigiriza abantu ebasoroza musente ekoraki emariyeta kolize abantu baitu kandi obabaino mwebembezi obekomire niwe agenda akoraki niwe ateka government haki haninga mundi agiteka habunkenki abantu nibetaga kimu betati Museveni bavuga kuri akaje akabagamba mukome onu nikibaisa ngo norangenza atenza agiye group eya kwesa kuongera kunyigiriza itu abahansi echi abantu bene kyetegereza kugamba ngo government yona etaga omuntu ruragiteka habunkenki atarukwikaliza tuyambe hadi hatu tukoze otukonyere no you pay your money, you contribute through taxes mwitegereza meaning that bisawo songa yona oyo mwebembezi asemerire ko habuwaki bukwali bisayo wade square meter m ya tamaka since independence
bukwali I see
mwitegereza kwataka gote
ngitwalo kutulisha paka
kwataka susu mundu oko genda mwibale ijwe tukagenda njore yatutera kuli mwibale munda kula cyogo motoka za kwamera kim kandi yobu just tizukwikana kilomita 5 actually kuruga mutawuni mu center
ibale tere musite
eri musite mwitegereza tizukwika wa kilomita 5 so no yesanga ngu ekikaro ekimukuhagera muno establishment nyakoro kimwine munakati habokuba ona rwakuliye rwuna jana bagamba mukomoni nimwebwa komo omuntu wanyu omwana agamba ntwenda amaizi agenda arwane kutunga amaizi mwitegereze so now program yobwebembezi nesemera abantu bana bagenyigiremu kandi tinkubajunana undikiki ngo oli ali busy oli akozereke actually na abantu abali busy munabo tebakonyera mu na demokrasi yitu tebakutukonyera chikumara
nakuzoka ngo bali busy
no sanga ubire bokoma huwe ngo ali busy atakweta
ali muduka yali
kandi kunaka akere nuko nkachwamu omusoro guraba guta omusoro mwingi muno nuko gutembeze ebintu abantu balema kujja kubugura mu duka yawo oterekeza ngubo tubakurora na alama nagarwa sukali mu madara hali tayina sente zokukoraki zokujigora nagera nanywa bizani okitegerize nanywa bukura baitu najetaga kuteka mukatunda na wanywa akatunda akayira hezeki yira abarakage so nabweki omusubuzi rugayo kireki ochwemu ngwabwe emisoro nkokwe kutinyigiriza muno habukuba it is everywhere now emisoro hingorere muno kandi inehingwa nyingi muno hakintu kimwe actually uzange kintu kimwe kero emisoro nk'etano paka 10 omusubuzi rugayo obwantu yo inekyo sobora kukora gwemere musana gukutere entulegwe ndwenda change mbuki mubembezi.
Okay, now talk about the unemployment among states. Han hona motoro mberoli yoku mbero kusiba mukokati wali mudowa tudowa enye kara ogisangerota na muno hansinganto nebakora tabarukora
ekyamana ngeringu abantu abatakukora especially abasigazi bayingi muno kandi nabo abakwehahatira bakayiyiza obuntu bwabo undi obusokweta private initiatives noranga buli stifled muno kugamba tuwine opportunity tuwine support yona kurugira mu government for them to thrive nibabona muno betu kandi government kurabira mu infrastructure development wuni mu service delivery no yakubene baheraki emirimo nicho kubagambera nyowe Daka lekangene parliament ndolengu programs ezikugabwa mu bikale ebindi genda lera usanga bayine square meters kilometers nkama 12 ezibakozeza tamaka
nimburi
mwaka uyitegeeza bitano for patrol omuntu omwe njako gamba ngo mbwira bwa reverandi bakakora urugudo bayitaga melting road unokitegereza okay ubwiro munyakaga
tane nyuma
itwe mu budget yihanga yaguno omwaka habye ngudo tulinka
tutera muzinga
ntwetaga success measurable kugamba ngo guno mwaka tukaturukia sente ziti mu budget by allocating sente ziti mu habwe ngudo na week for patrol hangudo haro network yazo eyongiro kilometer 5 zaba elevated from gravel to tarmac
ezo na kilometers ziri ziri mukoroba singanto kakwemere
yes habukuba obakuba na bakoro urugudo hano mbaita kusala magezi gona kurango ki habaho basave.
Yes, that is true.
Haija kubaho na abana abakuvuga trailer undi trucks ezitwara
abana ndahungiye butambara
ba yes aba safety neja kubaho abachumbi mama namu hali na chumba katogo nyetakara abana bakwana batura nabanza kurya ibyo bajya bakwana batara babanza kunywa amajani somewhere bagenda ikikumasa na banakora sente neja kubaho abantu ba account abakora mbi accountancy teneko haro ba engineers haro ba consultants
haro bakutunda material bikozesebwe mabare na kenaki
haro bana bakusupplyinga materials zeze ngoko
maramu baratugende
yes twine local suppliers abakuja kulia bakagamba nyowe ama omusenyi nja kusupplyinga nyowe oil undi ya service ya machines nja kuservice
nyowe amafuta
very good
nebindi
no esanga ngo abantu baitu no tandika no security owakulindaga machine yekero
hambezo parking
zabe parking kuna bira mu service delivery abantu batunge emirimo behati ngo kutaine service yona delivered by NRM at the moment ne myaka yenyewe inakamanye byo bibezi there is no business
nili bali emirimo
abantu
thank you
so nagweki ni saba abantu ba foot patrol muroleho to camping saniza twindlem hati it is not practically possible for us opposition kutwara entebe nyingi hano foot patrol hakuba entebe nyingi hatugambe nka central division yonka no sanga me woman MP obwara batarabere mu wa NRM flag bearer most likely na ba NRM independent
NRM
leaning independent candidate oyitegerize obwara hano foot patrol sorry ha North Division dosanga owara batalebere mbwano barabona baki
bayel
ekimanyi ngo it is not practically possible kuihayente bitu en composition hati amananu gali tusigaize Central Division hano habwake mtatwesigaho nentebiyemu mutwesigaho nentebiyemu murolengu Daka ya foka binding factor yabe bembezi yabo hakuba nyane mu complaininga they are not coordinating tiba kukubakora hakuba nibikara mu ntano bagwanangana
ojo fweke unify
yes nyonja kuita nkole nkakagamu mbagame abantu bamukamu kinu tikiyetaga ndotage engudo hakuba engudo nkebinyo byabyo mubirye ebinyo byabyo mubiri ko kutambuza omusayi ne engudo enungi niko zikwiriki economy kugenda mu maiso tubagambe bangi bangi leka tukore engudo leka tere abantu embazi marwaro leka tula abantu betu batungo bereza mu courts batungo obwinganiza tule ngo abantu betu business bwa protected kandi bwa helped by government kugamba ngo government yino mulimo gwa mane ogwesemenye kukora ku improving welfare y'abantu bayo
nimpora
ukitegereza so nagweki ngokungambia it is not practically possible kusinga entebe zona hano enaremo automatically nja kusinga betu nimbaterera abantu ba football batuhe entebe ezimu bagende mba kansala barole ngo batekamu abantu abandi abojo baroha aba NUP abojo baroha aba FDC abojo baroha aba Alliance
hari aba yakuri independent
oyitegereze nyowe nja kubaliza abantu abamanyiro ngoki ali associated and ali attached to a political party eyahandikirwe to fight change government so nabweki nisaba abantu ba football na bakutora heri nywena mutuhe entebe ezo ezimwencheke ezimwezo niko kitusobolese kurora ngo twatekaho constructive debate witegereze tuleka kuba hasaidiem yonka ya proposers honka ndwetaga habeho entebe saidiendi ebe yabantu nendi ebe yabantu most likely hanuna nyowe nkadaka nja kuba mu opposition habo kuba chances nyingi usanga NRM yatwara abakandidate abengi
ukategariza
so ni saba abantu football nengi abanyamakuru mu supporting let us have change mu football actually in football yonka mu cities 10 twin na mbere bataine opposition leaders nikyo norora politically football ikaraki echulire ikaleteke bisaho exchange of ideas ubungo bwile bukani bubesera akaire kuona ona leta kino niko mukoma ni muhinsanse bitekerezo mu hansi wa bulikiro
otumana mutaka nkusimira muno thank you so very much for that good submission na ya point yemu kira muno on service delivery ni yasa kuba ne mara kimu the rate of unemployment among the youth. Now, itangaruke mwarjumba nawe agere submission ya tuha, then we can come to a conclusion and we climax the discussion of today. Nea nyakulioku nimbaza kusima mwebala kusanga mulio nimtukoratera program chari mkimeza kandi tubuzaye dakika anke muno okora tuwa bumba tuwa malira entekaneza ya kiro cha hati. Drujumba, sorry Arali, tugambereho, what is your take of the rate of unemployment and Mutoro region?
You see, Gonza, unemployment is a national crisis. It's a national emergency. Kandi unemployment ni onsonga abakunora amadini agamu na munomuno nkagabarokole amabar gambling and betting. They have very many customers. Because unemployment breeds poverty. Poverty breeds desperation. Desperation breeds vulnerability. Ngumuntu anyakul desperate and vulnerable can become a rebel. You can convince this person to go to the bush.
Can do anything.
They can do anything. They can believe anything. They can be very good candidates for brainwashing in cults in Kazabaki within a wind. Now, let me first give you the numbers. Kusigira kuseruliriza kwa Uganda National Bureau of Statistics kuraba mu National Housing and Population Census ya last year. Ihanga lyona lina abantu 1,012,000 abalagati y'emyaka 18 na 30.
The youths now.
According to Uganda National Youth Policy. Now, aba abantu babaserulizia bakasanga 1,000,000 rundi obukayikuru 5 n'obucuka 2 5.2 millions were not in education, were not in employment, were not in any form of training. They were just there redundant. Hanutor, according to the same researcher, Uganda National Bureau of Statistics, bakagamba kakuba kwata abantu 10 hano mutoro yaitu abala hagati y'emyaka 18 na 30 ana na musanju halivu. They are not in education, not in employment, not in any form of training. They are just there redundant. Bagamba kakuba kwata abantu 10 abala hagati y'emyaka 17 na 24. That is now the real youth. The real youth, according to the United Nations Charter, is a person between 17 and 25 years, 24. Bagamba kubo kwata abantu 10 abo hano mutoro region. Wajja kusanga 10. They are not in any form of training, not in employment, not in any education. Uganda National Bureau of Statistics aba abantu abetaga abalamuniti. Not in education, not in employment, not in any form of training, is there redundant, who is surviving by we don't know what.
The grace of God.
Now, Daily Monitor last year, naikokora kuseroruzo on the same subject. Bagamba over 700,000 abantu emitwaro nsanju, they join the job market every year. The working age population. Only 280,000, only mitwara pernamanana, they get absorbed into some form of jobs. That is at national level. Now, tuli muihanga eri abakozi abakwichwa kaikuru 29 million workers. Government ya Uganda ya President Museveni neha abantu emitwaro 36 emirimo bonka. Emitwaro 36
out of the million of the population.
Out of 29 million workers. Your government neha abantu emitwaro 36 bonka emirimo.
The balance basagaranga.
Now, the balance falls under what I want to explain to you. In Uganda, it's not just hard to get a job, to get employed. It is also hard to employ yourself.
I beg your pardon.
It is not only hard to get employed, but also very difficult
to employ yourself.
Now, wale abatakuba absorbed, ubone basigara.
Mumwanyo.
Habukuba, I have just forgotten the figure, but very many businesses close by their first birthday in this country.
True.
Because what is happening in the country is that the country is experiencing a problem of a very, very high inflation and a regressive tax system. This tax kicks you out of business whether you like it or not. Very many businesses cannot stand their first birthday. They will have closed. Now, what's Ajuna Daka nikim? Abazairi. Mzee na azaro mwana na mteka bwere. Natunde mpali, natundi tak, natunde embuzi, na ya loan, nasomesa omwana. Omwana amara musomere emyaka 2
mu burumi bw'amaani.
Omwana akanamara kuruga isomero nejamuka n'ikara. Omwana mu kikoro kyako benu nafuaho isaro ndikinyena. Hati nyena nonatandika kufuaho omwana ogwo. Omukuru niyo nyikara tuli mu kisazo.
Wasomere yakuguka mu kintu nanka.
Sahazin honorable. Omwana w'emyaka 28 tasobora kukora kimu kyakana. Rundi even a 16th of what his father could do at that age. Tasobora. Nihanga tuli mu kisazo. Now, obokuba ina abantu
balondo kate mu myaka ege yise wo mwana ogwe yakana sakora at 28 years hakabali mu government
atkan kusobora kin 1986 when President Museveni came here, a US dollar was equivalent to 60 Ugandan shillings.
Wandi
Dolem yakaba ninga na siringi nkage za Uganda 1986. sazin dolemu ninga ninkumisatu nornana. Not so.
That's true.
Obote tu. I mean, they were giving free food to patients at Uhinga.
And actually, doctor,
Information.
Rwa yebemberaga ekichumbiro Uhinga. Is my great grandmother.
Thank you.
Evangelina Tebanago.
Hata la kama le pointi yangu.
Ashalimwemeza akaumana.
Hata la kama le pointi yangu.
Na naja kumsiri.
La kama le pointi yangu.
Drive it home.
Now, sazin, there is a lot of inflation and a regressive tax system which cannot allow a population that is not employed by government to employ itself. Nonke? Kanate kankuoleke chikulete kiarugiranga. Inflation yarugiranga. Taxation yarugiranga. Government has failed to provide social services, health, education, roads, security, water and electricity.
Niyo service delivery abenagamba odaka.
Government obyalema kuleta ebintu ebyo byagenda in the hands of the private sector.
Nempora.
Ng'omwana wa buhinga oswire omusoro bakukora buhinga tebagikora. Hati omwana wawe yarwa nogenda mu alpine kujanjaba. Nosora sente. Hati o
1 minute. Kandi yobu abali suppose protecting ogo muhiwo omusoro. Balabyaho enkora undi bateka enkora yokugamba ngo nambere hali government facility, public facility.
Across hagate
bayimbaka hoki pharmacy.
Hati la kankumareyo.
Na orugihali ogende embassy ogul hali. Ngamba ngo otatalabana genda hara woleka ngwamba hakimba so kufwayo hakire gura hini.
Ningetaka kuleta kintu kiburalia mirimo kintu yetegereza kurungi. Now hati obamara kuita buhinga. Buhinga bagita bata. Buhinga operates at a 75% deficit. All regional referrals in the country, their staffing levels are not above 45. Now, abana basomeri.
Regional hospital.
Abana basomeri. Nongetegereza.
Regional.
Yes.
Regional hospital.
Hati abana basomeri. Abana basomere bayingi muno tusomere ibintu tule bayingi muno bituna street. Nangone ngetegereza. Oburugenda buhinga hakironka kiro cyakana nkiki DM hypertension, diabetes hypertension. Umufumu omu muberagiro byabafumu nasemera koraba rero batakuyingore kumena mukaga mukiro kimwe. Omu betati ogenda buhinga kuguza abafumu abanyakoro. Runde kataraka rundi kinko mugamba dora mpangege omusomesa wa secondary naragirwa kutahiyunguza abege 50 mu kiro kimwe
kwa tendinga tu o ine class
mpanga stream mwe mwabana nkaga class ina stream musanju
mwegesa wa geography and warm.
For instance mpanga inavegesi kunonomu aba geography. Only 3 are on government payroll. In Navigasa Musanju of agriculture, only 1 is on government payroll. In a population yavani nkumisatu. Chonka nuwangena wakugambera ngo avegesa wengi kuwateka. Why not employ these people?
Overabingi.
O ina MPs vitano averna mwenda.
All for?
Vule MP na atuaramuka milioni 7 per month. 70 millions per month. MP.
One?
Yes. Avege savinga mpanga.
Umsara gwako.
O izere unenda kuleta obuhereza buleta mbandu. O kwasira Kabarole district. Wagiha Mbarasha, wagiteka o Fort Portal North. Wateka ho MP Fort Portal North, Mbarasha wateka ba MPs babiri. Omukazi n'omusaija 70 wabatera obara DC. So you have only given around 20 people jobs
out of
kakuba okwatoka kwata mpango gamba let me decongest Mpanga Senior Secondary School and build another seed school in town. Let's say you build 3.
Kutola Rugongo.
Yes, okwate you build 3 seed schools. Ugambe since Mpanga has a population of 3,000 students, let me have 3 seed schools, each school 1,000 students. orole abasomesa aboraho imirimo, orole abacumbi aboraho imirimo, orole abasikari aboraho imirimo,
orole basasi provider barakora imirimo,
orole abantu aboraho imirimo. Mu kikoro cyo kuleta aba MPs basatu, mu kikoro cyo kukwata yo kutera aborashi mu Kabale district, ukakwata miliyoni nsanzu ukazohereza muntu wo tugareyo combine this.
Ajuna Daka, do you see these things?
Pongeza kataito.
Kani
tizipaka MP bandi jwere mu potro honka. Muhabo kuba yongiro parishemu yagihindura gihamburashya tini yibali. Yagigara mu potro ya defining ngaki potro site nawo.
Haruno nonda nyagami Kabale voto.
Kabale district. Tini Rwaro. Teneko hakuba ogheira ba MP bande babiri. Aba MP babiri abo nabatwara almost miliyoni 15.
Hati
Ujegezi? Miliyoni 15 mu Kisanjeti. Betwe sente za kuenza kwara kuombaka district hospital. Obwana ochwa mugamba nkuleta ki obwebembezi obundi. Irwaro leka gombeke irwaro. Gero gambe ngo bunyanga ko kutwa district ati Kisanze kimne kichweka. Deneko abe MP wa creatinga yo bande babiri habukuba mu Northern Uganda FDC ya kusingiri. Wagaruka mu Buganda NUP ya kusingiri. Wejo ochuwe muhanuka mutora na mbere ya 100% support. Okugetingeki ba MP bandi.
Nakuchiko yambi kiyambiwe.
Isu twategeza ngo atubara bukizira kiti. Katulole
Service delivery hai.
This is not district hospital. This is our road unit ko bwentenyingo ngudo zabo. Abantu abakiro kungi aboko neba hangara habulimi. Ekimanyi ngo ebintu byabe bakwa balimire. Nibitunga emihendo metaito muno habokuba nikibagumira muno to access the trunk road, the main trunk.
I have seen the way how you are trying to solve the unemployment. We have to
allow me to drive my point home. Now, ekineni nkueleka kiringo, of course Daka bila kimalizia unemployment has to be solved through solving the governance crisis.
That's it.
Unemployment is created because government is focusing only on power retention. When you focus on power retention, osanga ebintu byakolesera emirimu tokubikora. Ino kuri ebintu bikugasereyo. For example, election gerrymandering. Creating constituencies. Omuruka no gwa constituency yamakasatu no gwa constituency. Alo mseja Twitter matakanyomozi district. Akiruka district ya Bulbalimba chas government akasara kahembere yagamba nyo nanyo yakayange muge district hati ukuba kizoke manje kusigaba kanyomozi district. Now ikingondeza kuwala kankino gonza n'abakuturora. Tera makasani bagambire ngo umufumu arole abarwiri 16 pade. Umwegesa wa primary takusemera kuyunguza abege 50. Owa secondary takusemera kuyunguza abege 30. Kwata mpanga ogihabije abarukumara
abagijyamu
emini abasomesa abagijyamu
abo huya
aba doctor teneko hasazi ministry of health guno mwaka negenda mu gwaka 3 nekichweka tubakemployingaga muntu wena
idatujumba
tubakemployingaga muntu wena bantu bayingi muno nicho ka stories aba intani
enyuma habeda obatam kwesalinga
abantu bamazira kusoma tumubabzobingire ngaha mu system timbahira opportunities to work redundant but people are struggling.
Hati government ya mirimo inejigabeti. Iyo government ya mirimo negane
malira arali mbabumo kwibete batugenda
government ya mirimo negigabeti ne kwata hano nenda kuletera ohereza mu kikaro cyo kuteka seed school ukakwata miliyoni nsanju eza MP of Potro North okazigabana mu abantu abana kuoleka abasomesa abafuma ko bisomo rusanga line sick bay akulijanjaba line supply webyokulya line wenku aba masanyarazi akusimbora kugende ibitakuja kubikora. Now hati obakwija bakwasenta bazohereza muntu wo kadobo kada aradise kada nabakawa nabufukira bakada ko nambere mugive handiko ngumulekera abigi bagenda aralezo president bavuki bakawa nabakada. Now unemployment is a deliberate creation of the state and government we have today. Hati nitaga nkuoleke effects. Kabarole ijera according to Uganda AIDS Commission yakatunga yakabina 14% prevalence rate. Nkakobo kwata abantu 10 hano mu Fort Portal City. Ikome na bana bano munywerero. Na kuoleka the unemployment problem mu bantu abalagati ya 18 na 30 17 na 24 na kuoleka unemployment ishe nyakoro. Hata dho Uganda AIDS Commission ichakugamba abantu emitwaro 37 maka guheno batwangiro munywerero. Emitwaro 37 no batwangiro munywerero. Emitwaro 19 vale hagati ya 17 na 24. Obakuwa nibagamba abana bamanyisaki bamanyisa muhara wawe mugenzi wange muhara wawe anyakuli mpanga anyakuli MMU anyakuli medikoro soko anyakuli UPU anyakuli FINS. Ogwo mwana womezi bwonebwa aizira isomero yisi mucheka arwire sente balira loni bills balahikuta bina kasindi urundi nibabazaho mwana anyakumazira isomero aizira yikara muko mulimo tuguro. Ogwo mwana ali desperate ali unemployed umunyoro atati nkuja kwa sivali ya honorable umusaidi wona warukuje no munywiriro akaja kubyama nawe. Ogwo mwana tarukumugamba vanzo juwala kundomo
Habonyekale alamu
tarukumugamba vanza kwekebeza. This girl is desperate. Nkugambire gebolinti poverty breeds desperation, desperation breeds vulnerability. Ogwo mwana omunyerero paka nagutunga. Abana sazo no mutahuni hamwe abatine mirimo tabine cyokura tabine nabyama no musayija hawe sahani y'ibyo kurya. Abakozi abarukora mu Uganda hano nabali mu gukora only 1% and above a million.
That's true.
99% of the 99%, 45 of them, 45% and below 250,000
A month.
obora agenda mu ibaro lyona lya private okaroro munase na kujanjaba omanyo omuntu otekero obumezi bwa mikono yogo nakore emitwaro 2.25 aine njara renta ne bamubanje kandi arwita kusaba kujanjaba taina transport
usanga ni umwana wa kurira
eno mwana okay. Now
So we may not go beyond this. Maria.
dakika muyonka
Yes,
kiki.
one minute.
Now ejo enyikara yona nkona jikusobora anti nemarwaho ekintu kimu kuya hano obulembezi bwa NRM na President Museveni.
That's the solution.
Kakube
The rest-
kitakorwa kakube icyo kitakorwa kandi tukabona abantu bakuja kumutereza amazu oitwa kiki amasema kenyine
Joining kanyinano mwebezi omuyangamba NRM we are here to stay.
is deluded.
Mzeno wararugaho. We are going to change the government by replacing an NRM
Is he a
person.
kind more than Tomwin? First ask him, did he go to the bush? People who have, by the way, besi jagumana tugamba. I think ni mugonza Museveni, wara Museveni na musanga ine sindi. People who supported Museveni when he
they had
didn't
nothing.
have are warning you. That person needs to be prayed for in. Pastor go Museveni wokabuli na wano Museveni. Agaruka mu magezi mu mutwego. Akabone tukubaza Man U versus Arsenal. Na abana bankubaza musanga bali mukayi sazena. Bine binkusanga na bali mukayi. Akubaze ibindi byakale buli ibi. Nahimura mu nugu kusanga.
Raga tugende. Raga tugende.
Akikwe bala muno kutraleza abene batororo ku nimbasima muno mwebale kuguma naite paka wirabono kandi tugumege ntanure nsonga nkazero nimbasaba kugonzi hangali yanyu kanokoma mu mazima no mu magezi. Mukome ebintu birabagasira osija mbano bayizira kwesimba. Unfortunately nyo candidate wange for MP Central is to see me Robert wa ANT. But as long as you vote anything other than yellow, I have no problem with you.
Thank you. Amot. Ibu saba karuru marorake.
wale mna kiki abakora heroku imbasima aboku fero mukarora program yenu. Kandi ni saba akaruru kwezi 15 Januari nimbasaba akaruru niyo mwana wanyu Ajuna Daka. Onyikirize mpicho kusasira kwanda family ya mwana wetu Patrick omanyira abakiro wingi rutaro stage ya boda ya Kihogo baho
sorry.
ari umwana wetu kandi ariyo nkaba agents bange ahumire game ku rugambo bezi bwese yenu so nitekeza kuzika kuja kwa nyencha nyimba gumyanka family kandi nywe abatungire bizibu mu wiki yenu nimba sabira mukama abagumye kandi nenyo mugume nimba golesa kurungi kino na wiki nungi 8.
Okay, thank you so very much Honorable Ajuna Daka, aspiring member of Parliament Central Division mkibuge cha Fourth Patrol na basaba Karuru nabandi na rali Rujumba nawe yabana naito kisanze tekerezo hansonga Estelle nazimu nenya bunyakubereye kuri mukurangira ngonda basima bekere bakaganya abandi mtorire mu mutozayine mu rubata hapo urundiki hona mboswe kwa notungira. We want to appreciate you and don't take your time for granted. Akadata kunsima kantu gonza kugamba ruhanga asimwe ambere gonza Simon Mtekaniza okwicha ekire kindi. Have a blessed night.